How you guys doing today? This is Darius from Down on the TV. Welcome to the channel. So, as I told you guys, I'm telling you, women only find 2% of men in the world sexually attractive. They did the studies on it on the dating app, and you're seeing it in real life. How when a man does quote unquote the right thing, it shows why the younger generation, they'll never marry women. This is why men don't marry women. These modern women, they're unworthy of marriage. And Chris Brown, I'm happy. Chris Brown don't know that he's doing a good service to the average man, because none of Chris Brown will never marry none of these women, but he's exposing female nature and the hypocrisy and showing that, like I said, women have two different categories. They have a category for the men. They have two different standards. A standard for the men that they actually sexually desire, and the men that kind of meh, I guess I'll be with him. He's stable, whatever. The men that they don't really desire, but they be with them because of stability and the need to maintain a certain lifestyle. So you're seeing this in real life, and I wanted to show this video because a lot of women go to Chris Brown concerts, and I never really paid attention because I don't go to concerts, and I'm really not on social media like that. But a lot of social media has shown viral clips of women getting freaked down by Chris Brown in public on stage. I couldn't believe it. And a lot of these women are married, and these women are happily paying to go see Chris Brown and trying to run on stage so he can freak them down. And it's sad. And a lot of these women have husbands and boyfriends. Unfortunately, modern women have no shame. Shame is gone. They used to do it in behind closed doors, but now they doing it in the opening because they know they have legal authority where even if the husband leaves them, she's going to get all the money, the child support down alimony, and the properties, half the property. Because the legal system rewards women for their bad behavior. So this is why a lot of men are not marrying modern women. But anyways, let's look at this video.
This bitch got me fucked up. She thinks she could get on stage with Chris Brown. Take you down, huh? Take you down here. Here's the rest of your shit. Got me fucked up. You think it's sweet? You think you get on stage with Chris Brown? Well, come get your shit. Come get all your shit. Talk. Brown, take you down, huh? Take you down here. Here's the rest of your shit. Got me fucked up. You think it's sweet? You think you get on stage with Chris Brown? Well, come get your shit. Come get all your shit. Talking about take me down. Yeah, take you down. How about now you take you down? Do all your shit out, ho. You got me fucked up.
And this is the lady. She making out. Man, every time, man, this stuff is crazy. Imagine you work 9 to 5, bust your ass, do the right thing. Kevin Samuels talked about only 1 in 4 black women will ever be married in their lifetime. So only 25% or less of black women are even married. And this guy married this chick, and she's with probably his money paying to see another man. First off, concerts are another humiliation ritual for men, because if you have a relationship or you're married and you go to a concert, you're going to the concert because you lust after this male entertainer. She's like, ooh, I can't wait. You're screaming, yelling. You don't even do this for your husband, who literally would die for you, will take a bullet for you, who will fight in your honor. You won't even do not even 10% what you would do for Chris Brown. Look at this. She getting slobbed down. I don't blame Chris Brown. Chris Brown is actually doing good work because he's exposing female nature in public. Because now you see women nature for what it truly is. And to be fair and balanced, it's men's fault because we tolerated this. Now this brother ain't gonna tolerate the humiliation ritual. He gonna divorce her, even though He's gonna lose half his stuff. He don't care about materialism. But there's a lot of men who tolerate disrespect, cuckoldry, because they love comfort and materialism more than their own self-respect and self-worth. So they don't mind their wives slobbing down on Chris Brown or any other entertainer getting a back blown. Cuckoldry. And this is a good thing. This is a good thing that the man, like Chris Brown, is exposing women for their hypocrisy. Like they making out. It's not Chris Brown's fault because he don't know these women no more than he know the man in the moon. Look at this guy. Humiliation ritual, bro. These women are getting freaked down by Chris Brown. And you wonder why men don't go on dates anymore. You wonder why men don't give women flowers, why men don't celebrate Valentine's Day, why men don't do anything other than just smash. Because unfortunately, modern women have no value to bring other than sex. That's all they can bring. They don't cook. They want you to clean, even though they ain't the house. This is why I say, like, marriage rates are never going to come back. Because the humiliation ritual of being with these women is too hard on a man's, it's too harsh on a man's soul. Imagine you do everything right and your woman's making out with a dude who's just gonna fuck her, use her, and throw her away, and she's happy about it. Happy about it. Imagine you working, busting your ass, working 9 to 5. You ain't cheating on her. You ain't looking at another woman, but she humiliates you in front of millions of people. This is gonna be on the internet forever, and she's making out. And she's going to be, bruh, this is going to be the best thing that ever happened to her in her life, in her heart. She's going to always smile and think about, yeah, I kissed Chris Brown. Not even thinking about the humiliation she did with her own husband. Not knowing her mom, her family members are going to see this. And he's going to always remember that, man, my wife just humiliated me in front of everybody. Bruh. Like, that's sad, bro. And that right there is why men have checked out. The average man has checked out. Society needs the average man. This is why a lot of companies are pulling against remote work, because they noticed a lot of single men are moving abroad, working remotely but living abroad, because they don't want too many of the average man who keeps the society together, because women don't. They don't want them to leave and go to other countries, because then they're not investing in the country. But the system is so short-term thinking, they don't realize, like, hey, make it fair and balanced. Give men a reason to want to invest and care about the society. So kudos to that man for divorcing his wife. And it's just sad. And I don't blame Chris Brown. Again, he doesn't know these women. These women are paying and rushing to the stage hoping that he would do that to them. I mean, look at this. BDSM bondage, bro. They are excited. She wouldn't even do this for her man, but she let Chris Brown handcuff her in public. BDSM style. She is elated. Man, bro. We live in interesting times, bro. These are truly the end times, bro. These times are very interesting, bro. And then a lot of guys don't even know these women's history, that they freaks. They've been spit roasted, gang banged, all this freaky stuff. But then when you marry her, she won't even suck your dick. She won't even suck your dick, man. But yet she'll let Chris Brown literally BDSM bondage her like a slave, bro. Look at this. And you wonder why I tell guys, only 2% of men are considered sexually attracted to most men. Only 2% of men are considered sexually attractive to most women. Look at this. Ass out, pussy out, legs open for Chris Brown. But a man who truly, this is why I say life is interesting, because you can't desire what you want in life because you'll never get it. But the things that you want in life, if you want to get it, you can't desire it. And then when you have it, you can't really want it. Therefore, you won't even enjoy what you have. So you have to basically kill your heart, not love women, essentially. In order to get with attractive women, you have to have a cold heart and basically be indifferent to her. Then she'll be all up on you. But then at that point, you won't even enjoy her, and you won't see a point in being with her, because that part of you that enjoys being loving, kind, respectable man, treat her like a queen, that part of you that wants to simp and love on her, you killed that part of you. You made your heart cold because the black pill showed you how women truly are. And that women don't reward men who are loving and good men. Women will say in public they want a good, loving, kind man. But in reality, they want men who emotionally charges them, who treats them like a slut, who basically give them two separate things that don't make sense. They want the plurality of the same thing at the same time, like children. They want two contradictory things. They want a sweet bad boy who's irresponsible yet has a lot of money, yet who can fight, and a criminal but sweet and give her flowers, and who's irresponsible and chaotic but yet he loves and is only loyal to her. Women are children, bro. Women are children. And this exposes it. They have two different categories. They have standards for Chris Brown, and then they have standards for you, where they say, oh, no hookups, please. We're waiting until marriage. You're not getting sex until marriage. Oh, I don't suck dick. Oh, I don't get fucked in the ass. Oh, I don't like it when you choke me and spank me. You're not doing any of that. Thank you, Chris Brown, for exposing women in public for their hypocrisy. And this is why men should never get married. It's a hard black pill to... You have to accept women. Don't hate women for who they are. They've always been this way. It's just that society during the past didn't allow the worst aspects of female nature to come out. But now, since there's no consequences for women doing this in public, for them acting like whores in public, then you see them for what they truly are. This is the first time in human history where women can basically act like hoes and be rewarded for it. Because they can leave their husband, take all his money, and there is no recourse for it. In the past, men had full authority over their households, so they suppressed women's worst aspects of their nature. Now, in modern times, women's worst aspects is men's worst aspects is suppressed heavily. Like, bro, if you yell at your wife or your girlfriend, she gonna say claim abuse, and your ass going to jail. So modern society is flipped over its head, where the quote unquote worst aspects of male nature is heavily suppressed, heavily, where not even the positive aspects of male nature is expressed, because women are children mentally. So you can make them feel uncomfortable just by flinching. So a lot of men suppress their masculine energy due to women's fickle nature. So we're definitely in the end times. Now this kind of society can't last forever. That's the good part. It will collapse because the birth rates, the high cost of debt, the U.S. debt of all the welfare, because of all the dysfunctional families, is going to collapse. Now the government going to keep this system rolling as long as it can. This is why they're so aggressive on alimony and child support. Why they take $100,000 a month in child support, knowing a chick don't need that kind of money. But the government needs that money because the welfare state is broke. So Trump and all those old heads who run the government, they don't want it to collapse on them while they're still alive. They don't give a damn once they dead and in the grave. They just want to die in peace and dignity. So they'll keep it lasting as long as it can. So, anyways, like I said, Chris Brown has done good work by exposing women's hypocrisy and their double standards, and that women find only 2% of men attractive, and that you should never marry these modern women. They ain't worth being in a relationship with now. But anyways, this is Darius from Down on the TV. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, click, and subscribe. I'm out.